What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Breakdown. I'm Alex here with Pay and Cam. This is week 5 of NFL Pick'em. You know, I had a pretty good week last week. 13-3. Scores are going to be up here.
I'm in last now.
I'm in first.
Okay.
Cam's in second.
I
Comeback kid right here.
I blew a lead. I was
And
up like 4 games.
It was a really good slate this week, honestly. You know, we had the Niners kicked some butt last night against the Rams. Chiefs are looking like the top dog right now. Eagles still undefeated. So let's hop right into it. The Thursday night game, we have the Colts visiting the Broncos.
Yeah. Colts are I don't know about the Colts. As a Jonathan Taylor owner in fantasy, it's just rough to watch this team. Matt Ryan is tied first in the league with turnovers, I think. Him and Matthew Stafford. In Denver, I'm gonna go Denver on a bounce back game against the Colts.
I'm going to go Broncos as well. I think the Colts their offensive line is horrible, and that's something I think everyone assumed was going to be great. I don't like the Broncos either, but I'm taking the Broncos for sure, no doubt.
I'm taking the Broncos as well. The sheer fact that I think Pat Surtain is a top 5 corner in the NFL. This guy is insane this year. Like, he's locking up everybody. Their defense looks solid. Obviously, Javonte just went down, but I think Sutton and Judy can carry that offense a little bit, and Melvin Gordon's running back replacement pretty easily.
And they signed Lat Murray off the Saints practice squad.
Exactly.
Then we're going to go on to the Giants visiting the Packers, the 3-1. But both teams are 3-1.
Yeah.
3-1 Giants.
The Packers had a rough game against the Patriots. I expected that. I thought that game was going to be a dogfight, and it was. But the Giants should not be 3-1. I wouldn't say they've had a cakewalk schedule, but they've had a cakewalk schedule. Titans suck. Bears suck. I'm gonna go Packers here in Green Bay.
Packers again. I think the Packers. Oh, it's actually in
It's
London.
in London.
But I think the Packers might steamroll this. I mean,
Right.
They're going to run the ball. The Giants, again, they're one of the worst 3-1 teams I think I've ever seen. They barely beat the Bears. I mean, Packers for sure.
Giants run defense isn't very good. Packers can run the ball for days.
Also, the Giants have no wide receivers.
Yeah, exactly.
I think the Packers will sack Daniel Jones at least 6 times this game. Their pass rush has been
Their
pretty
defense is
solid lately.
kind of carry the load.
Yeah, look for a big fantasy day from Aaron Jones. I think he goes off. Packers win this easily.
And then the Lions visiting the Patriots.
The thing with this is like the
Are we-
Lions.
Are we assuming Mac Jones is still out? He's still probably
Yeah.
hurt.
So the Lions score so many points, but they can't stop anyone. And then the Patriots, it's kind of like the opposite. Like, it's hard for them to score. They have no offense. They're starting Bailey Zappi, the 3rd string rookie quarterback, and it's hard for them to score. But they have top 10 defense.
It isn't Gillette though. It isn't Gillette.
Yeah, and that's why I'm gonna go Patriots. I think Belichick is too good of a coach to start off the year 1-4. It's just not gonna happen. I think they should have beat the Packers last week, and I think they beat the Lions.
I'm gonna go Patriots too. I think honestly the Patriots are gonna run all over the Lions.
I think that might be my lock. Yeah, Patriots. The Lions cannot.
The Lions kind of fooled us a little bit.
I think the Patriots just take up time of possession. I think they're on the ball heavy with Darren Harris this game.
Control the game.
And Lions are gonna be at the end of the game down 21-10, trying to just throw the ball over.
Yeah, I think this is a game where the Patriots maybe throw like 15 times.
It's probably a little bit of a trap game too.
Ramondre Stevenson and Damian Harris probably gonna combine for about 180 yards each.
That defense is just horrible, man. Penny ran all over them. I mean, they made Geno Smith look like a
elite
quarterback.
like an MVP.
And then we're gonna have the Chargers at the Browns.
Okay.
This game was absolute shootout last year.
I'm gonna go the Chargers. I'm gonna go the Chargers, even though I don't like the way the Chargers are playing right now. I think the sheer fact that Herbert just plays better. I think Herbert
is better.
If Keenan Allen might be back, but I think Gerald Everett, Mike Will, Eckler, I think all of them just too strong for the Browns defense.
I'm going to go Chargers as well, but I think it's going to be a close game. I think the Browns are going to keep most games close just because
the running game is too.
Yeah,
They can hold the ball forever.
If they run the ball well, if they just rely on Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb, I think they'll have some success. And Njoku's looked good for them, but I think I'm going to go Chargers.
I agree. I may come back and say this is my upset pick because the Browns, they run the ball really efficiently and they run it well with Chubb. And they have some underrated playmakers. Like Donovan Peoples-Jones had a great game last week. Njoku's playing great. But I just think the Chargers' firepower, I guess, is too good for them to lose against this game, against the Browns. So I'm going to go Chargers. But I wouldn't be shocked if the Browns run it all over the Chargers and win this, because Pierce ran wild against them.
Yeah.
And now they're playing Chubb and Kareem Hunt.
I mean, that's a good point. Damian Pierce couldn't be stopped.
And then we have, speaking of Damian Pierce, we have the Texans visiting the Jaguars.
I'm not picking the Texans to win the game this year. I'm content to continue with that. Jaguars beat them by probably 40.
I'm going to go Jags too. Just the overall better team. They had a little bit of a hiccup this week against the Eagles, but
if T.L. doesn't turn the ball over 5 times,
it was a rough game.
Right. That was my
I expect Robinson and ATN to kind of roll against the Texans defense.
The Jags were my upset pick last week, and I think they would have won if T.L. didn't have like 4 fumbles. So I'm going to go Jags.
Yeah. Falcons at Buccaneers, another divisional game. I mean, this is... You looking over there like you're
I'll take it. I think the Falcons' biggest playmaker's out. He's on IR. Cordero Patterson, I think, is their biggest playmaker. That's a big blow. In Tampa,
I kind of want to take the Falcons.
you can take Tampa. I mean, you can take the Falcons all you want. I'm gonna go Bucks. Brady's not losing.
This is a surefire lock.
This may be my lock. Yeah.
Has he lost to the Falcons ever since he came over to Tampa? Because I don't know if he has.
I think that defense is gonna have a field day against Mariota.
I'm feeling
3 picks.
Godwin's back now. I mean, they're getting a lot healthier on offense. I mean, I don't think this game will be close.
Yeah. AJ Terrell cannot guard Mike Evans, so Mike Evans is.
I mean, even if he guards Mike Evans, you have Godwin and Gage running around there. Julio.
Yeah, give me Tampa.
Yeah.
It's easy.
Steelers at the Bills.
Bills.
Just
Maybe
my
everybody just go Bills.
I think Bills roll. Even if I think Pickett will be fun to watch, but that's a tough first start.
Then he had like 3 interceptions.
He did not look good passing the ball. He did have 2 rushing touchdowns though.
That's all right. He's a rookie.
But I think Bills roll. Dolphins at the Jets, and
Teddy is starting.
Tua is ruled out, so Dolphins at the Jets.
I don't care. That Tua was out. I'm taking the Dolphins.
I love me some Jets, but I'm going the Dolphins. I picked the Jets last week, but even when Teddy came in after Tua got hurt, he didn't look bad, and I think he'll manage the game. If you go Tua Waddle, you just go down the field and you just get them in space.
Tyreek Waddle.
Yeah,
I think
you'll win games.
With Tua out, they're gonna have to give the ball to the whole offensive scheme is just gonna be either like slant across the middle of Tyreek or
Tyreek right, Waddle left.
Yeah.
Just get them the ball, and I think you'll win the game. So I'm gonna go Dolphins.
I agree.
It's my upset of the week. Going to New York, Jets.
That's a bad
Jets.
pick.
Football Jets.
Jets.
I like that pick.
I don't.
I'm a Zach Wilson.
Why do you not like that pick?
The Jets are nowhere near the Dolphins. The Dolphins have a great defense. The Jets do not. The Dolphins have playmakers. The Jets do not. The Jets have Garrett Wilson.
Playmakers.
They have Garrett Wilson.
And Breece Hall.
That's it.
And Elijah Moore.
No.
Wow. Elijah Moore's not a playmaker now.
Okay.
Right, he's not.
That's interesting.
He's the wide receiver 3 on the team. Corey Davis is outperforming Elijah Moore.
Sauce.
Corey Davis was like a top 5 pick back in the day.
Back in the day. You wouldn't. Casual NFL fan wouldn't know anything about that.
I know
Give me
about
the Jets.
that. I know
What's
about
up,
that.
Big
You
Billy?
can lose your life.
Another divisional matchup: Bears at the Vikings.
Now this is an upset. No, I'm just kidding. I got Vikings. Bears are so
The Vikings lose
trash,
this game, man.
bro.
That's bad.
Bears are just atrocious. I got the Vikings.
Thielen and Jay Jets are probably going for like 100 yards apiece. There's no way the Bears can stop them.
I mean, you only have to score like 14 points against the Bears because they'll score
or
like 10
6.
maybe
I don't know what Eberflus is doing.
with like 100 yards passing.
Last week, they threw the ball up to Darnell Mooney one time. He converts a 60-yard play, and they don't throw the ball down for that every game. So
94 yards.
like the dude, the offense looks worse with him than Matt Nagy. Like it's just bad.
Yeah.
And I think you have way more options with Fields. Fields might be I don't know if Fields might be a bottom 5 quarterback, but if you don't even give him the opportunity to throw the ball, like
Yeah, I don't understand what do you have to lose. Like
Exactly.
he doesn't have to be a gunslinger. Like I'm not saying he like a Jalen Hurts, but like if you look at like what the Eagles did with Hurts last year, you run the ball, but like you still pass it when you need to.
Right.
Like they're just they're like running the ball in like 3rd and long.
What Fields did so well at Ohio State was the stretch run into the play action.
Yeah,
the
and take
bootleg.
and then take shots downfield.
Like that's you have to use your quarterback's strengths, and they're not using him very well.
And then we have the Titans at the Washington Commanders.
Yeah, it's another tough game to pick.
No, it's not.
I think I got.
I think the Titans are a lock.
I agree. I think the Titans roll.
Derrick Henry's
Wow, okay.
Commanders front is just god awful.
Their D line is terrible, and their offensive line is. Carson Wentz is the most sacked quarterback through 4 weeks.
And I think Titans pressure. I mean, Titans are looking better.
They were pressuring the Colts a ton. Jeffrey Simmons had a field day.
I understand Matt Ryan like takes sacks, but Carson Wentz does the exact same
I don't
thing.
even think Carson Wentz is bad, but if you watch those games, he has no time to throw anything down. He has no time for anything. They can't run the ball.
They got dominated by
efficiently
the
either.
Cowboys last week. So
I think I got the Titans.
I guess I go Titans too. I think that game's gonna be closer than y'all expect. I don't think any of those teams are way better than each other.
I think there might be a little bit of some box score dressing there. I feel like the Titans may get ahead early, and the Commanders will be able to throw a little bit when they're behind.
Yep.
Seahawks at the Saints. I think this is one of the toughest games to pick this week.
I didn't do it last week. I knew. I said in the camera Seattle was beating Detroit last week, and
ended up
honestly, Lattimore that defense. I mean, the Vikings had their way with that defense last week. I think the Saints get to him though. I really do think the Saints are a better team. I think the Saints.
They were close, and they were close to winning that.
They almost
at
won
least
that
forcing
game.
some overtime.
right.
The double doink away.
Especially with Andy Dalton.
You going Saints?
I'm going Saints.
I'm going Saints. Even with Andy Dalton, I still think they beat the Seahawks. And then
they also get Kamara.
They
back.
get Jamison Kamara back. I think the Saints, that defense is actually really solid.
I mean, yeah,
I love it. But they didn't have Jameis, Kamara, or MT. Sorry.
Yeah.
So if they get 2 of those 3 guys back, along with Olave, who's looked
Seahawks
good.
defense
Michael
is not
Thomas is
good.
probably back.
And I think Lattimore DK is a pretty good matchup.
I think
Defense
Lattimore.
to
I think
watch.
Lattimore would be able to hold his own with DK.
Yeah, he shows up in the big time games.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Saints.
49ers at Panthers.
49ers have a field day again, once
Panthers
again.
stink, bro.
Panthers are horrible.
Dang.
I think Baker's the worst QB in the NFL right
Whoa.
now. He's one of the worst. He has the worst QBR.
That's
Him
that's
and
fair,
Justin
that's fair to
Fields.
say.
Him and Justin Fields should hang
That's
out
fair to
together.
say,
That's
fair to
both
say.
cool. They're
Yeah, I think that may be my lock. Probably will be.
Even the Niners.
Niners roll. Niners absolutely roll. Eagles versus the Cardinals.
I don't want to do it. I think this may be where the Eagles' undefeated streak comes to an end.
I don't think so. I think you gonna go Cardinals?
No, I'm not. I'm in the same boat as Peyton last week with the Seahawks game. I think the Cardinals win this game, but I'm going Eagles.
Fight the birds.
I'm going Eagles. I don't think the Cardinals haven't fooled me. I'm not gonna count their win last week as something I thought was special. Yeah, give me the Eagles. Eagles do everything well.
Eagles the most complete team in football. But it is in Arizona. I love Kyler. Kyler's going to be running for his life, though. I really want to do it, but I think the sheer fact that Kyler is just running for his life the whole game and he has no protection, I give me the Eagles.
That Eagles D line.
I think
really
I really do think the Cardinals have a very good chance of winning this game.
Yeah, so do I.
All right, and then we have the Cowboys at the Rams. I think this is going to be I think if Dak Prescott is back, this could be one of the games of the week.
No. Okay.
Is this Sunday night or is this?
This is my thing with Dak Prescott. I honestly think that offense is better suited with Cooper Rush.
Well,
I understand he hasn't been
You
playing
watched
very good.
three quarters with
3 games,
3 quarters with Dak.
and he looked pretty atrocious, did he not?
3 quarters.
the whole
He looked pretty atrocious, did he not?
okay,
was
but
the Bucs.
regardless of what we
One of the
think,
best
if he's healthy, he's going to start.
I understand that. I hope they give Cooper. I hope Dak isn't back this week. Like obviously, get better, but I hope he isn't back this week to see Cooper Rush against a decent Rams defense.
So
I think Cooper Rush is one of I've like looking at not his tape, but like his highlights. He moves the safeties very well. I think if Cooper Rush starts this game, I have the Cowboys.
Cooper Rush is a smart
the
player.
Cowboys.
He makes
I have the Cowboys.
Cooper Rush. He makes all the
he
right
is extremely
plays.
smart. Yeah.
Right? He knows his reads and he knows how to get in the ball.
I got the Cowboys too. I don't think it matters who starts. I mean, Look at what the Niners did to the Rams last night on the front. Like how much pressure they got on Stafford. You throw in Micah Parsons. The Cowboys are leading the league.
Micah
in
Parsons
sacks.
having a field day with that trash
The
offensive
Cowboys
line.
are going to the defense line is going to destroy the Rams.
Hey,
I mean, they're not going to be able to run the ball. They're going to sack them.
Can we get a spread on this game?
Right now, they're I think it's just money line right now.
Just straight up.
Straight up money
Yeah,
line.
so
Dude, this is tough. Man.
I give me the Cowboys, man.
Okay, okay. Rams have 66% chance to win the game, but the line is
in LA.
even. The line is even right now.
It's in LA.
It's in LA, but Trayvon Diggs has been playing out of his mind as well.
Yeah.
So I mean, you throw in obviously Cup. Cup's gonna get his. We know.
I don't think Cup would line up on. I don't think Diggs would line up on Cup anyway.
I think if you just have a little safety help with Cup, that's all you need because nobody else in that Rams offense is good.
So y'all both took the Cowboys.
Yep.
Taking the Cowboys.
I like the Cowboys.
I like the Cowboys as well.
Cowboys are a solid.
But I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Rams. I'm not gonna give up on the Rams yet because the Rams were my division winner for that division, and they're 2-2 right now. And I don't really see them falling to the 2-3, so I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
I'm assuming Dak isn't back. I'm not sure it'll change my mind whether or not Dak's back, but I'm gonna go Rams.
And then the Sunday night football game, we have Bengals at Ravens.
That's actually really good. That's a really good Sunday
Really
night
good
game.
divisional game.
That's a really good game. It's in Baltimore.
Yeah.
Baltimore, I think Baltimore is one of the best teams in football. I just think they've blown some leads late. I think that Bills game was so in control. I gave the Ravens. The Bengals looked good, but I don't know. Something about the Bengals this year is off with me.
That's what I'm saying.
I've thought about it, and this is I think I'm gonna go Bengals. I just feel like the Bengals are gonna throw the ball really well against the Ravens. I think the Ravens are the better team, but something about me is just telling me to pick the Bengals.
I
so I'm gonna
agree.
go with them.
The Bengals probably have the best wide receiving core in the league, and the Ravens secondary has been playing awful this year. They've given up a lot of points to the Patriots. They did hold their own against Buffalo.
They did.
But they've definitely not been playing up to expectations. But with that being said, I think I'm still gonna go Ravens.
It's just one more point for me. Nice. And then the Monday night game, we got the Raiders at Kansas City. I mean, come on. This is a divisional game though, so I wouldn't be surprised.
This is a sneaky
I
sleeper
may
game.
have to do it.
The Raiders will probably keep it close. They always seem
Are
to
they
keep it
0-4?
No, they're 1-3.
No.
They won this week.
You were cheating. You picked them.
I'm going.
Everybody picked them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm taking Kansas City. I think Chiefs are just the better team.
big
I think
O.
it'll be a close game.
Chiefs. Another Travis Kelce go off game.
Probably is. Yeah.
I mean, the Chiefs are good.
Oakland is gonna exploit all of Patrick's. Will exploit all of Patrick Mahomes' weakness here and win this game by at least 15.
Mahomes and Kelce just gonna be butter and
Just
buns.
kidding.
Butter
I'm gonna
and
go
buns.
Chiefs.
Butter
Chiefs
and
for
buns.
sure. 100% Chiefs.
All right,
Chiefs
so
are winning this game.
Now it's time to go over to our locks of the week.
I think whoever plays the Texans is my lock of the week for the rest of the year. The Jaguars are my lock of the week.
For me, I'm going 49ers over Panthers. I think that's a pretty no-brainer.
My lock of the week's gonna be Bills over Steelers.
Fair. And then our upsets of the week.
Dude, I might change my pick. The
No.
Cowboys Rams game might be.
Dude, the picks.
Y'all both pick Cowboys?
Yeah.
That's 1-1 for me. Y'all gonna
I'm,
upset. It's gonna be.
I'm switching my pick. Switching my pick. I'm going to the Rams. I'm convincing myself.
You're gonna regret
You're
that.
not gonna regret
You are
it.
going
Way
to
to come
regret
over, but
that.
I kind of wish I would have made.
You are sleeping on the boys here.
I don't know. I explained my side of I really love the Cowboys, but the Rams, for them to lose at home to the Cowboys, like it's ridiculous. There's no way you can.
My upset, not to cut you off or anything, but my upset is the Browns over the Chargers.
My upset is going to be I don't know what the favorites are in this game, but I'm going to say the Patriots over the Lions, and then I guess
Patriots are definitely favored in that game.
Okay, then I guess Bengals over Ravens, because I'm assuming that the Ravens are definitely going to be favored at home.
My upset was the Jets over the Dolphins.
Did y'all both pick the Jets?
No, I had the Dolphins.
I picked the Jets. That's 1 point for me right there.
No, it's not.
Look out. Look out for Jets.
Why are the Dolphins gonna lose?
Jets.
What's your reasoning behind that?
Zach Wilson, another week under Zach Wilson.
Teddy Bridgewater's better than Zach Wilson.
All right,
That
guys,
is
that's gonna
just
wrap it
true.
up. Thank you for tuning in to Week 5 NFL Pick'em. Just keep watching if you want to see me staying first on the scoreboard.
16-0 this week.
I know ball the best. Peyton is
Rams
probably
are
going 8-8 at best. Switch this pick like a sheet. TikTok, Instagram, and see y'all.
Follow the TikTok, please.